Last but not least, the mask category. Here is the Airsoft Full Face No Fog Goggle Mask for $7. The Full Face Airsoft Goggle Lens Mask with Neck Protect for $16 US. The BATTLEAXE Pro-GOGGLE Full Face Mask with fan for $17 US. And the Tactical Full Face Airsoft Killer Mask for $27 US.
This is the classic mesh design mask. It darkens your vision a bit, but there's no fog. And if you want to clean it, just flush it out with water. It's not comfy. The plastic frame of the goggles part presses against the nose. You can position the mask higher to ease the pressure, but then your chin and cheeks will be partly exposed. The face protection part can be removed to transform the mask in simple goggles.
This is the classic design paintball mask. Yeah, you know paintball, the stuff that the other guys play with the color that makes it dirty. The upper part and the lower part can be removed, so just the goggles remain. As you probably guessed already by the look, this is not very comfy. This is pure plastic pressing against your face, and the lens is very small, so it won't have a very big field of view.
The BATTLEAXE Pro goggles are a copy of the Marui Pro goggles, but they are about $60 cheaper. It has a built-in fan, which is powered by two AAA batteries. The fan works on two speeds. Normal will run for 150 minutes and turbo for 50 minutes. I would recommend to only turn it on when the fog starts, because it's really noisy. Try to imagine to hear that noise for 2.5 hours. Clearness and fit is not perfect, but okay. A nice idea is the quick buckle of the strap, so putting the mask on won't destroy your hairstyle.
Last but not least, the killer mask. It seems like a crazy bastard between Jason and Army of Two. Scares me already. It provides a pretty good face protection, but the field of view is terrible small. And aiming down the errant sights is such a pain in the ass, not even because of the plastic of the mask, but the fog is terrible. Even from breathing normally, it starts to fog up instantly. Also, the straps are way too short, even on the maximum setting, because, sorry, but European heads are bigger than Asian heads, so please, if you want to sell this in Europe, make it bigger. This is the result for the full face masks. This one went right through the mesh, the other one nearly went through, so I wouldn't recommend it for high power matches, and well, it's crap. On the other hand, surprisingly, even if it looks cheap, there's not even a big dent visible, but for skirmishing this is unusable because you're gonna sweat yourself to death and you won't see the enemy with the small holes. But at Halloween you can pretty much scare every kid with this one.
If you're the scary one, use this with a lot of plastic, and if you're the sweaty type, use this one with the fan.
We got some survivors after the level 1 and level 2 test, but that's not it.
The final test is at our secret location. See you there soon.
Welcome back. As promised, we're now in our secret location, and we're gonna bring this test to the extreme. This time we're not using airsoft to shoot at the goggles, but we're using birdshot. This one has lots and lots and lots of metal pellets that are usually used for clay shooting. The shooting may look devastating, but the results are surprisingly well. The sheer force of the load made many of the glasses, goggles and masks burst. If you look closely at this example, the main glass got bursted, but the single metal pellets didn't penetrate through the entire glass of the lens. So here's the X500, our most favorite goggle from the previous test. As you can see, it took a lot of hits in the frame and the glass, but the glass is mostly intact. None of the BB went through, Sorry, that's not a BB, that's actually a steel ball. And even the frame has no went-throughs. The Garda goggles are a bit awkward, because it seems that the front lens took all the hits and didn't let the steel pellets pass through. But if I look at the back, the second layer of the glass lens is shattered. And if someone really should hit you with a high-powered airsoft, and it should penetrate the first lenses this strong, this plastic probably can go in your eye. And another remarkable thing, remember the killer mask that looked like from a horror movie? It seems like game over for the serial killer. But there's a good chance that the serial killer will return in the second part of Revenge of the Killer full face mask, because the lens is very stable. It didn't even really bend, it took all the hits, and this looks like a deep hit, but no went-throughs. Just the mask is a bit used.
Hey Scar, are we finished now? Can I take off the mask?
Yeah, I think that's enough. I can take off the mask.
Okay guys, this is it. See you in the next video review of AATV. This is Scar.
And this is Shadow, and of course this was all a bad joke. Don't shoot your friend with a shotgun in the face, that's not very nice. Aim for the balls.
It will be better.